I'm gonna say I'm tired as hell. I slept for most of the morning and shit. And hopefully the mic is good with all this wind. With all the wind and shit. But we getting better at not entertaining dumbass shit. But there it is, man. The Macanudo Inspirado, white. I don't know why they didn't double up and just go Macanudo Inspirado Blanco. I don't even know if this shit's Spanish. I think it's Spanish. I don't know. Is it supposed to be Spanish? Is it Spanish though? Is it Spanish though? These are the questions. These are the questions. Sometimes you gotta have the questions answered. Oh, bro, it's over. I'm telling you, the wind is blowing like crazy. The wind is blowing like crazy. See that shit? It's over, bro. I'm telling you. The wind is blowing. Hold on, bro. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. I have to switch seats, man. That's fucking crazy. That's how bad the wind is getting. See, the wind is blowing in my direction, my favor, so this might be a little better. That's crazy, though. Shit, I'm trying to over here slide the joint up. It's working itself out. Nah, it ain't really. It's fine, though. Got the fresh cut, too. So, got a fresh cut. You dig? Had to get right for the Christmas Eve or whatnot. Got right for the Christmas Eve, got right for Christmas time, just in case. I mean, we don't even celebrate like that. To be honest with you, we really don't. I don't know, man. I might end up treating myself to some food later, but I doubt it. I might just go by and hang out. Go by and hang out at the old spot I used to get food at. Right there. Right there, man. So we'll see. But I said happy early holidays because some people they don't necessarily celebrate what's it called? They don't necessarily celebrate like Christmas. Christmas is like a thing. Or like it's like the main thing, but it ain't the real thing. I got you, my guy. Don't worry about you. Don't worry about it. I see you in 30, my guy. I see you in 30. Got you. It's all love, man. Merry Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. People will celebrate. It'll be like the weeks leading up to Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. And then there's like, I don't know if Canada does Boxing Day around this time, but I know they have their own kind of like thing. Their own, like every country and culture has their own kind of practice. So I just say Happy Holidays, but Merry Christmas to those that celebrate Christmas specifically. I think most of us are just taking the day off or we're taking the week off. Oh, damn. Yeah, just taking the week off, taking the day off. So that's always a good thing, man. Get a break from everything. Just take a nap, you know what I'm saying? Take a longer nap and let the body rest for whatever's going on. Some people are doing like school and sports and shit. And then if you're not doing that, you just got work. But yeah, man, it's been good. I've been just chilling right now. I had this I don't remember. I think it was like earlier in the week, Sunday or Monday. I set up this appointment. This appointment. Damn, that's crazy. This appointment, disappointment, and disappointment. That's crazy. No, that's crazy. Um, this appointment. Do you guys hear that shit? English language is crazy, man. I set up this appointment. That's crazy. I was setting up an appointment. Let's do that. I was setting up an appointment for today. That was like earlier in the week. And yeah, I got the haircut. So I was happy about it. I was like, we just in there vibing. They was playing hella trap music. I was like, damn. I was like just vibing to it. And I was like, it's cool. I don't even know who the hell I was listening to. You know what I'm saying? Delete the beard. No, sir. You can't just delete it. How's your week going though, Brett? How's your week and how's your holidays going? For anyone, I'm just over here checking in with self and whatnot. Self and everyone else, man. That's it. That's it. There it is. Hold on. I know some people are like, it's really just a day off time period. Like I don't think most people like. I haven't met too many people that are like truly in the spirit of Christmas, if that makes sense. I haven't met too many people like that. You know, I haven't met too many people like that. Wanted to relight that at the bottom, right at the bottom. You know, but yeah, for people that are celebrating, kudos to you guys, man. Take care of business right there. My bad if it's hella zoomed in. My bad if it's hella zoomed in. Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, that dog reminds me of my cousin's dog. That's crazy. I've been seeing a lot of was it American Terriers, Pit Bulls and whatnot lately, and I think a lot about. I gotta text my niece about that. My cousin and my niece's dog makes me think a lot about her. He's such a sweet dog. Oh, she right there. God damn. But we layer it up, man. We out here. It used to be the park I used to just walk through to get to school. You know, it's crazy, man. Just coming back to square one, more or less. And the homies used to live across the street until something bad happened to them. And I was upset about that. I was real upset. I was like, damn, they really tried to do the homies dirty right there. The world ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Good people ain't getting the justice that they quite deserve or they need or whatever. So that's the times we're living in, right? More or less, that's the times we're living in, right? Ain't even burnt really. We just navigating this shit. I was about to walk up in the damn coffee shop right here, and then bros just posted up, made his house right there in front of the door, and I was like, oh well, I guess that's out the question. Oh, here we go. We're trying to burn it right. Trying to burn it correctly. Get the even burn right here. That even burn. Yeah, I used to mop through here all the time, man. It's just nice to come by and chill. I remember the old heads used to be out here telling us to stay out of trouble. Older heads just tell us to stay out of trouble. We used to walk through there, tell us to go to school or just go home. Just like don't be over here. Just go to school, go home. You know what I mean? They used to tell us that shit, and like I'm not saying we didn't heed the warning. It's just like you got to remember. You're going from point A to B. Anything can happen in that in between. And that's just what we were living through. When you think about it, bruh, the intention to intercept like a child or whatever, going from point A to B, that's evil. And we used to just be around that shit sometimes. People trying to sell you some work, they're trying to get you involved in something, they're trying to check you, they're trying to turn you into, what I'm saying? Demon time is recognizing something that isn't you or something outside of you, hating on it, and then trying to turn it into who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's part of it. And then there's like higher levels of violence and shit, right? So we go up around that shit, man. You know. Now that's not to say like in other areas it used to be at a higher rate. I think when I was a kid it was a higher rate, but at some point when I got older it was like when it happened. And then when more time went on, when it happened, it was terrible. It was like violent. It was like more young people I never met, but they were just like around the area from around the way. They just ended up dying. So it was so much young people just dying. I was like, damn, bro. It was happening in our time, but not to this degree. And that's how it be. Is that a rabbit? Oh shit. Yeah, okay. I was like, what am I looking at? I can't see shit. I low key might flip the camera just to find out if these are little rabbits hanging out. I think they are though. I think those are ears. Oh, yeah. Back to square one. But that's one thing, I say all this to say, like, that's why you see me with the Japanese hat on, the New York Mets Japanese, the Sakura tree, the Sakura drop, the Hat Club joint, Sakura drop. And it's I'm trying to slowly manifest just getting out the country, more or less. Anything that's against that or not really with that, I just can't rock with you. I was talking to my guy the other day at work, and he was like, "Why you want to leave the country?" And I broke it down for him. I'll spare you the details unless somebody asks, but I was like, "Nah, bro, we out, we out. What's the point? What's the point? What's really here for you? Hey, they got people here, and they want to deal with that. Let them deal with that, man. Because you think about it, at the end of the day, everyone's dealing with their lives. You know what I mean? You were just gonna message me? Oh, I appreciate. Hey, listen, you know where to find me. You can text me. You can find me on live. Uh, you know where to find me. But yeah, text is probably, since you have my number, you can text me, which is always easier. You know what I mean? It's always easier. But how are you doing this Christmas? Are you at work? Are you working today? But yeah, so I'm out. Yeah, buddy. We're doing the back to backs. You looked, but it was like, oh, okay. Oh, you looked on here? Yeah. How's it going? You looked online. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yo, you at work right now? Is that what it is, Desiree? Let me scroll up. Okay, make sure it's all caught up. Yeah. What I said was to say was that you were at work earlier. Got you, got you. Yeah, I was about to say like, yeah, I think I was talking to a friend of mine. I was like, it's funny, man. Everywhere I go in the city, even my own neighborhood, I go left to right, up, down, whatever, in the different parts of the neighborhood from block to block, and it's like I have grief in each area. You know what I'm saying? I have a sense of grief in each area. Like I'm grieving somebody or something. You know what I mean? Whether it be the loss of a friendship or it be a memory of something that ain't happening no more. And like, there's nothing wrong with being around that. But I think like for me, it's like, well, things aren't necessarily getting better, and then people just be gone. It's just something my generation kind of. Well, I'm gonna say generation, but I guess it was. I guess it was. When I think about it, because the amount of kids that just ended up getting killed or they're drugged out, it's like crazy to think about. The amount of homes that ended up getting evicted, all my friends having to move and shit. So it's just like when I say grief, I'm not necessarily talking about a dead person. It's more about like just damn, this what happened to this? Like all this changed in an instant, and at the end of the day, it's just business. It's just business when you think about it. The people who are doing these things and the things that happen, like it's just business, just life in general. Yeah, I mean it's like that. It's weird. It's like, but it's like I meet people that are born in the 50s and 60s, and they're like, damn, I don't like my dad will tell you a story about one of his friends dying from gun violence growing up. I ain't gonna say growing up, but like he knew people dying from violence during martial law, but like just when he came to the States, people dying from gun violence. He had like one friend, and that was enough for him to be like, yeah, we getting out the game, shit like that. We getting out the game, and it's just like in my era, and it's just like that thing is more than triple. You know what I'm saying? And around my generation, it's more than triple the amount of kids and friends that just pass away from just being around some shit. And it's just like I'm not saying it's not getting no better. I'm not saying I'm trying, not trying either. But you know, people get put at risk, bruh. It's crazy. It be popping on and off. Had to get some stuff done. Yeah, do what you got to do. I know you're preparing for tomorrow. I read that you said clean and pack on Friday. Yeah, do what you got to do. Yeah, don't let me hold you. I always appreciate when you and everyone else drops in and just says hi. I know everyone's busy living life. The thing is, y'all got kids, so I don't have kids. So you know me, I'm just over here fucking around. I'm locked in on this, and if I'm not locked in on this, I'm locked in on what do you call it, the work. You know what I mean? Day was good. Hey, Desiree, listen, the day was great. Got the haircut and everything. You know what I'm saying? We had the haircut appointment. Boom, got the taper up. Ah, boy had it right. You know what I'm saying? He had it right. Oh shit, when I fuck up, that was my headphones. I thought it was my thing, but got the haircut. So I'm just feeling good for the Christmas and what do you call this? Christmas and New Year's Eve week. You know, starting off the year, well, starting off Christmas right. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Stay looking nice. I'm trying. Yeah, when it's the holidays, I leave my barber a nice tip. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I sit there and do a decent tip because normally I do like whatever the least amount is, like 20-25%. But then I'll if it's like holidays, like I think last time I got my haircut was right before Thanksgiving, so I left a nice tip, and then this one I left another nice tip. I was like, hey man, you guys have great holidays. And the main barber, my guy Earl, he'll be over there. I just, dapped him up. I was like, hey man, you guys have a great holiday. I'm over here mumbling and shit though. So I don't know. I was ready to go home. I was kind of cold. Had to use the bathroom. I had chugged a thing of coffee. You know what I'm saying? I was over here chugging the coffee, bro. I was like, damn shit, trying to stay warm out here as much as possible. I walked past the library. I don't even know if that shit was open. If it is, I'm gonna go back there. But I don't think it is. It's New Year's Eve, bro. It should be shut down. But yeah, I'll be right here, Desiree. You probably gone already, but I'll be right here. You know. Oh, I thought it was rabbits. I guess it's not rabbits. It's just like branches. Never mind. Yeah, my eyes, bro. I'm getting like a. So it was just the wind blowing the branches. I thought it was like bunny ears, but I think it's just a branch on the ground. But yeah, Taco Tuesdays was a success, man. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for that. Taco Tuesdays was a great success for those that dropped in. You know, I was over here just bantering by myself, hitting the solo more or less, and then just eating my food, man. Just eating the food. And the other thing was like, I mean, I think it had like a flash. I don't know if it rained last night. I think it rained last night, and it had like a flash rain throughout the day. So like, for example, like wood benches and like certain concrete, whatever, like concrete and stone areas. Like there's a building I wanted to sit at, and like it would have been kind of wet and damp, so I decided to sit on the metal. And it's funny because the metal is not where you want to sit in the summer, but it's kind of where you want to sit in the fall because it's like, I mean, the water just goes off of it. It's just smooth, It's not like it's soaked. It's not like the wood or the stone that'll absorb um, the rainwater, if you will. Let's see. The ones and the twos, man. Get the ones and twos right. I'm still watching them dogs, man. Now, let me some dogs. Hold on. Yeah, I'll see how people are doing. I'd say that's what surprised me all day today, man. They're talking about there's no. I had to go check. Damn, this shit look clean. I had to check the weather app because I'm looking outside. I'm like, it's looking dry. It's been looking dry for the past. You know, it's what I needed. I needed this weather. Like a cool, dry winter, like a cool, dry Christmas. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. But I didn't expect it to be like this, man. I actually wanted some snow. If it was my choice, I would have had snow. But it's been so long since we had consistent snow. There's only so much you can do about that, right? There's only so much. There it is, man. We on the 1-8, man. We vibing right now. It's the 1-8, man. We vibing. So those that want to drop in, go ahead. Hold on, man. Let me see. Can you see the sky? See how clear it is? See how clear the skies are? This is wintertime. Some of it is lighting though. Some of it's like the lamp and the lighting. But hold on, let me get out the way. Ugh. It's nice. It's clear skies, man. It's clear skies. It's crazy. The sun sets west, and the west is kind of, it's more southwest behind me, so that's kind of actually a good angle for sunset. Um, but yeah, I'm like, damn it. I'm so used to everything getting dark around 4:30, 5 o'clock. So we'll see, man. You might see everything just get dramatic from this blue, like that blue you see up there, to like just dark blue in like 30 minutes. I mean, I don't know. It happens sometimes. 30 minutes might just get dark out of nowhere. Chilly though. Cold and rain. It's the cold and the rain, man. Yeah, man. IDK, what's going on, Bray? Appreciate you dropping in. Hope you're having great holidays. Hope everyone that drops in and out having great holidays, man. that 1A right now, so you're chilling right now. Them thresholds and marks, whether you know about it or not. Merry Christmas. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I hope you're having great holidays over where you're at, man. Hope you're having great holidays where you're at, man. It's like it's been yeah, man. It's been I don't know what the word is. Like I'm not anxious, if that makes sense. Like I'm looking forward to the future a lot. Like the good and the bad. I'm looking forward to it. I need that. You know what I'm saying? If them really issues, man, bring them on. I need that, man. I'm ready for the future. Right now I'm living in the moment, if that makes sense. Right now I'm living in the moment, but I'm ready for the future. The more I think about it, because I'm like, I know when I get to where I'm getting, either I'm gonna be prepared or I'm not gonna be prepared at all. But it doesn't matter. I just need to get there. You know what I mean? I've been in worse positions, pause, where it's like I'm just sitting there in the ring battling against people. Like people be wondering, like they had me at the adult classes fighting them adults, 12 years old. Since then, dudes with skill, dudes with power. Pause. You know, height, reach. We doing that. You in Australia? You're in Australia for a trip. Hey, what do they say down there? How do you say? There's like a little saying that they have. You know, what's the Australian sayings that you've been hearing? The Aussies. What they've been saying? What they've been talking about, man? Talk to me about the Aussies. Shout out to Australia. I want to visit Australia, bro. I actually have a what do you call this? I have a what do you call this? I was doing the scheduling for last night, and I was timing things that would time with certain cities around the world. So Sydney was on my list. Sydney was on my list. So in the future, you're gonna see some of the Beyblade battles, and it'll be timed at a certain time of day. That's also gonna resonate with like a city around the world. Because I was looking at time zones and shit. I was studying time zones a little bit, and the whole country of China is on the same time zone. I was like, that's a big fucking country, but they're on the same time zone. That shit freaked me out. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know how I feel about this because the West Side is crazy. No one's saying nothing here. What part of Australia are you in? What city in Australia you in? Are you in Perth? On the west side? You over there? You over in Brisbane? Where you at though? The Aussies are I don't want to say they're hospitable people, but they talk. You know what I mean? They're very conversational people. They don't stray away from conflict or conversation. They're great people. But you gotta, yeah, man, you gotta talk to them. Just you gotta break the ice. You gotta go over there and break the ice and be like, listen, man, I'm not from here, man. Talk to me, man. What do you guys eat here? When's the last time you wrestled a crocodile? Something. You gotta go out there and learn. The only way you're gonna learn is if you ask questions. When I be traveling, I be asking questions, man. I gotta come to Australia. I'm trying to go around the world, bro. I don't know if you were here. Last night I was over here exercising my Spanish at the food truck. I'm over here like lluvia, whatever, semana, and all that shit. I'm over here saying some Spanish shit. I don't even know how to use sentences. And then the other thing about it was I was like, the more languages I learn, the more I can just go around the world. So I thought right now I'm gonna try to learn a difficult one. So we're gonna learn a little bit of Japanese and shit, and then once I get the Spanish down, because I got bits and pieces, I just can't conversate, right? I'm gonna try to travel the world, man. You speak Spanish sometimes? Yeah, I'm trying to learn a little bit. I just can't really speak the language. Like I be hearing people talking, I'm like, I understand what the conversation is about. I just don't know the specific sentences or whatever, like the words and shit. I'm trying to learn though. I'm down to learn everything. Pause. We on that. What's that? Okay, it's like, what the fuck am I looking at? Corner store open too. I might have to drop in on them. You got some iced coffee, dude? Want to know how to say hi or friend in Spanish? You talking about like a hola and amigo? You talking about Spanish? What you mean? Hola, mi amigo. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because whenever I get the every time there's a spot I go to get sandwiches and coffee, right? And it's funny, bruh. It's funny. Every time I go there in Turkey, Turkey is pabo. Pabo in Spanish, right? And every time I go there, I get my turkey sandwich. I'm like, pabo, pabo y, what is that? Huevo? Pabo y huevo y pan. Or you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say, bruh? You see it? Woo! Got the taper down, man. Hey, shout out to my guy Jason. Shout out to Jason, my barber. I tell you, man. Because, West Coast, man, $60 for the haircut, but I added a little extra. I don't understand my dad because he only speaks Spanish. I see what you're saying. He only speaks Spanish. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I catch a little bit, but like for example, you talk to someone who's like an islander Spanish, like Puerto Rico, Cuba, or what's the other one, bro? Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican. Like they be talking, blah, 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 blah. They be talking hella fast, dog. They be, oh shit, you see the wind blowing? The wind is blowing the phone. It's crazy. Like, blah, 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 blah. They be talking hella fast, dog. I'm like, shit, what? You know what I mean? My old coworker, he was showing me him and his wife are Puerto Rican, and he was showing me a video of him and his wife like taking a cruise together, and then they were talking about this guy who was wearing a speedo and doing the concert, or not the concert, the pool, like it was like a pool contest, and the dude had a speedo, so he's about to hop in, and then I could hear him narrating in the background because he's holding the camera. He's like, mira, mira, blah, 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 blah. He's talking hella fast. I was like, oh shit! All I heard him say was look. I didn't know what the hell he was saying, like the rest of what he was saying. You saw the wind blowing the phone though. You saw the wind blowing. It was like this, boom, boom, boom. That's me moving it, but the wind was blowing the phone too. You saw that, Desiree? But it's like there's certain ones where it's a little quick, and there's certain words. My mom says that I can drive a car when you're 26. I've never driven a car at all. That's crazy. Well, no, that's a lie. I've never owned one, but I've driven cars. If that makes sense. I've driven cars, but I've never owned one. But another thing is, if you buy a car and you get down payments and you're paying it off, do you truly own it? You see what I'm trying to say? Do you truly own it? Because do you truly own the house if you're still making the payments? Yeah, you're living in it, but do you truly own it? So that's the real question about ownership. It's really interesting. You're only 17, so let me think. You got 9 more years, about 9 more years, man. Well, listen, good luck, man. IDK, good luck, man. Let's say you got 9 more years, but think about it. You have 9 years to grind. So by the time you get your car, you can have damn near whichever one you want, and you can probably pay it off. You know what I mean? So you have time. Like I used to be that way when I was 17. I wish I had the time and people to really sit me down and like sharpen me up a little bit. People were telling me stuff, but I had a hard time listening. So that's also on me. Like it's 50% on me, 50% on like not really having the upbringing of people really trying to help me out. But I think if I'm being honest, if I really look back, people were trying to help me out, but I was like, I had a hard time listening and comprehending what they was trying to teach me, if that makes sense. Your mom also says I could swear until I'm what the hell? Hey man, listen man, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. At this point, you might just want to get out the house as soon as possible so you can do whatever the fuck you want. But if you want to be around family, if you need to be around family to take care of them, take care of your business, man. Like I'm just trying to give you like some decent advice because my growing up ever since I was a kid, since I was a baby, like my grandpa was handicapped, and then when I was like first, second grade, my mom was handicapped, so I was always there to kind of like just be around. And I don't want to say I was taking care of them because my brother did a better job at taking care of them, but I will say like I just existed to make sure that I was their defense system. Like I was like a dog, bro. Like somebody come in this house with that bullshit, or if I'm walking down the street with either of them and you try some bullshit, I'm fucking you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm the bodyguard out here. But I've been existing in my household for as long as I could because I'm like, but my mom passed 3 years ago, so. And then I realized all that was left was all the healthy people, me, my brother, my dad, and we're just like, damn, bro, ain't no one else to really protect and take care of no more. So you kind of lose a bit of yourself, but you know, find some purpose, man. If you don't have those obligations, or if you don't feel that personal obligation to be around people, I would say try to look for your freedom. Look for your freedom, because that's what I'm trying to do right now this year. I'm trying to work on myself and get to my freedom. You know what I'm saying? Get to a place where I can just live peacefully for once. I want to see a generation finally of my family, of men at least, where we can live peacefully, because we've always been battling through shit. We've always been working hard, taking care of people, and we don't do enough to take care of ourselves, and we're always in around some conflict areas, whether it's a bad neighborhood, a martial art area, a World War II area. It's always something. And I'm like, you know what, man, it's time that I look for something good and peaceful. So that's what I'm going for. But hopefully, you're on the same track. I wish the best for you these holidays, man. These holidays, when you have like time to take a break, really think about that. Really just try to manifest some good shit in your future, my guy. And you're going to college tomorrow on the big what? Are you going to just visit the college? What the hell? Don't go to school on Christmas. Don't go to school on Christmas. It happens though. It happens though. Hold on, it's starting to get dim. Bam, let's hit the is the lighting good? Yeah, lighting's on. I don't know if it really helped or not. Here, let me try to turn it off. It didn't really help. Okay. Well, I'll try it again later. But yeah, no, there be some strict parents, man. Some parents be like, I don't want you doing this, that, and the third. Like, if you're one of them kids like me, I think I was like 20 or 21. I got my first tattoo. My mom saw it and was like, "What the hell?" She started swinging at me. I'm like, "Damn, I was trying to get some tattoos." And then I got some tattoos that represented her. You know what I mean? Her and my dad and shit. Like some patterns, some elements. Their zodiac signs and shit like that. And my mom didn't really give a fuck. My dad was like, "It's cool. It looks cool." My mom just, she's against it. And my grandpa, he likes tattoos. He was like, "That's kind of cool, man." He said, "Look like the tribal people back home." I was like, that's what we're going for, man. That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for. There we go. Yeah, man. Didn't I tell you like in about 30 minutes it was gonna get real dark outside? It's starting to get dimmer. Might have to sit at a different angle, but the best lighting is right here. They don't got the seats that flip the other way. Unless I sit on that side. But we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, happy early holidays to everyone though, man. Like, anyone I'm so used to working on the holidays, whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas. I kind of miss it, bro. I'm like, damn, I don't got no kids to really spend time with. So it's like, I don't have I don't have like like a family, whatever, like you know what I mean? Like my own family, whatever. So it's like, I'm like, let me go to work, man. Fuck this shit. I'd rather work on the holidays. I ain't trying to be around no bullshit. I'd rather work on the holidays, man. If you ask me. You said, I broke my arm, twisted your ankle. Wait, what? On the exact same ankle? So is it the left side or the right side? So on the left side or the right side? That's rough. You broke it, or did you break? Hold on, that's the question though. Did you break it, or did you sprain it? Like sprain and fractures, those are two different things. But you know what I'm trying to say? Sprain, fractures, and broken are two. Broken is means like it's going to take a while to rebuild it. So if you know and understand the differences of that, all right, let me try to flip this. Here we go. So like I said, I was having issues last time. You said you broke it on the exact same ankle. Are you saying like your whole right side, like you broke both sides? Are you saying both left sides? Are you saying they're like opposite sides? Is that what you're saying? You broke opposite sides? Are you saying broke? And then what I'm asking is, are you saying broken or sprain? And did you sprain it or did you fracture it? Because I fractured my hand bone one time, and when I fractured the hand bone, like the on the back of my hand, it took about 5 to 6 months to heal. So a fracture is big. You broke it. Okay, that's fucked up, man. That's sad, bro. How you gonna take care of yourself, man? What's going on, Ryan? Oh shit, I didn't even see him. There he is. Merry Christmas, man. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy holidays to you, Ryan. Hope everything is good, man. Hope everything's been. Hope yeah. I hope you're staying warm. I hope you're staying warm. You see, I got the layers on right now. I got the layers, man. But IDK, man. Yeah, that's. I'm sad to hear that. What are you doing to take care of yourself, man? You know, what are we doing? Merry Christmas. I was talking to my homegirl, and she was over here playing with my beard. Last time I seen her a couple weeks ago, she's like, you're like Santa right now? Like, you like Santa?" I'm like, "Come sit on the lap, make a wish." What are we doing? That's what I try to tell her. And the food in Australia is so good. Really? What have you ate in Australia so far? And what would you recommend I eat if I go to Australia? What would you recommend I eat? I want to go. I just want to travel the world. I love to travel the world and just see different. I really just want to try different foods. Oh yeah, Desiree's birthday is tomorrow. We could do a happy early birthday to Desiree, but we'll probably do a birthday or happy birthday to Desiree tomorrow either way because I probably have time to go live. We'll see. We'll see if tonight I thought about it. I was like, do I want to go all the way to the university campus just to do some recording? I don't know if I want to do all that. So I was like, maybe I'll do it tomorrow for Christmas because I don't spend time with people on Christmas, to be honest with you. IDK, why'd you retract it? What did he say? Tell me what he said. Why did he retract it? Birthdays. It was your birthday 5 days ago. What was 5 days ago? The 19th? Happy birthday to you, IDK. Damn, man, you spent your birthday with a broken ankle and arm? That's sad, man. But no, it's good though, because at the end of the day, you're still living. Bones is broken, they'll come back strong, and then you'll come back with stronger bones and paws, and then like you'll you know, yeah, you'll heal up, man. Hopefully everything gets better. Good luck to you on that. How long is the recovery? How long is the recovery for the arm and shit? Arm and the ankle. I've broken like I gotta think about that, man. I've fractured and sprained a lot. Had a fractured ankle a long time ago when I broke my arm and all that. Oh, so you're saying I see what you're saying. So your ankle, it's more recent, but it's the same side as the arm. I don't know. I might be reading that wrong, my guy. You might have to type it out a little differently for me to understand, to be honest. But yeah, just stopping by to like for. Oh, I appreciate that for the algo. I'm still at my wife's family's Christmas for a bit. That's good, man. Excuse me. That's good, man. Good time to spend time with the fam. Yeah, our fam's a little we're all over the place. We're a little I ain't gonna say broken up, but kind of right now we're kind of all over the place, a little broken up. So, but nonetheless, like I still got my household, so I do my best over there, but the energy there ain't right. It ain't been right since mom passed, and even then, it's like, hey man, we got to get our shit together. But I can only do for myself. That's why I try to tell people, man. No matter if it's the holidays, whatever going on, take care of yourself and take care of everyone else. Your friend hates you. IDK, you're all over the place right now, man. I don't even know. You're all over the place with me right now. I don't even understand what's happening. I don't even understand what's happening. To be honest with you. Y'all listen to Doom. Mom is mean to me. Your friend hates you. Your mom is mean to you. Well, let me ask you this question. Do you feel like you deserve that or what? You think you deserve the hate? You think you deserve the meanness? That's the real question. You know? You deserve that though. And it's not a trick question. It's just do you deserve it or not? You know? Because you can always give yourself what people aren't giving you. You know what I mean? There's limits though. There's limits. But you can always give yourself what people don't give to you. Spiritually and emotionally at least. The hell was that? Oh hell no. It's coming apart. No, I don't know what I did to him. They are just so mean to you. Are you saying that in like a playful way? Or like what, man? That's crazy though. I'll tell you what though. You know what's really interesting? I don't know if you ever seen this clip. I can't remember who it is. I don't remember if it's I forget this dude's name. I don't want to say Doug Baldwin. I mean, not Doug Baldwin. James Baldwin. I think it's James Baldwin, but I believe he's sitting down with a young lady, and he's like, they kind of just had this conversation about how he's like, just be who you are to me. Just be who you are to me. Give me whatever. Give me whatever. Because the thing is, people go to work, people go to school, they put on their best face, their best smile, and they go home and then they give their worst versions to their family, and then vice versa. Sometimes people give all their love and energy to the family, and then some people just be hating at work. Some people can't, you know what I'm saying? So there's all different versions of people. So when people give you a certain version of themselves, I don't want to say believe it, but just understand the exhaustion. And you don't, it's not your responsibility to take care of that. So that's why I'm asking you: is it serious or not? If it's not serious, then I understand that they're just playing around. They like to have fun with you. I understand that much. But yeah, hold on, man. Let me show that. So I don't know what that means. Once they tried, I don't even know what that means, Brett. What's going on, Rob? Your mom's in the room. Got you. What's going on, Rob? Merry Christmas, man. Hope I'm trying to stay healthy. You know, everyone around me getting sick. I'm like, man, fuck that. I ain't trying to get sick. Get away from me. Everybody's coughing and sneezing. Hey, man, I hope you've been good, Rob. Oh, you've been good, Rob. Chilling, eating this menudo. Oh, what? What kind of meat in there? Pause. Yeah, man, we used to get the menudo too with the damn, the fucking red sauce. I think it was like pork though. I used to eat that shit, and I was mad when I found out it was pork. I was like, fuck, man, y'all got me eating pork. That's all right though. That's all right. I'm gonna keep eating it. Throw it over some rice, cow tripe. Okay, okay. With the little peas and carrots and shit or whatever, or not peas and carrots. But it was like peas and something else. It was like little small amounts, but it had the red sauce. I fuck with the red sauce joint, man. Doing that menudo right. Menudo be hitting sometimes, dog. Should be hitting. I hope everything's been good with the home money. Home money. I don't know if I'm saying that. Is that an ingredient? My bad. I don't know if that is that an ingredient, Rob. Let me know, man. I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. Wind is blowing that way. Okay. But yeah, man. Rob, when you about to go live again? You're gonna call the police, bro. Out of IDK, bro. That's the thing is like you don't have to do the funny shit on the live. Think about that. You don't have to do this on the live, my guy. You don't have to do that on the live, man. If something's really happening, do what you got to do. You don't have to do this on the live. You understand? It's like corn. There we go. Home money. Okay, I gotta look that up. I feel like I've heard this. I just don't know about it. But yeah, man. I'm gonna watch this game. Catch me back later. Got you. I don't even know who's playing tonight. Is there a New Year's Eve game right now? Who's playing tonight? Somebody tell me who's playing tonight. Is it football, basketball? I know they got like 5 Christmas games tomorrow or something. It's either today and tomorrow or tomorrow. But yeah. Here you go. IDK, you don't have to bring the bullshit here. That's what I'm saying, bro. You don't have to be funny and put it here. If something's really happening to you, my guy, Hawaii and California, you talking about college? That makes sense. Um, I don't know why you're here. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to do the funny stuff here. You don't have to do the funny stuff here. If it's really happening to you, you'll take care of it. You know what I mean? You will take care of it on your end. You can call the police on your end. You don't have to bring the drama here to the live stream, bro. Because either it is happening or it isn't. And if it is, there's no reason for you to be typing. You should be calling 911 or something. You should be calling a helpline. You should be calling for help. Like I don't know why you're bringing that here. One second we're talking about the holidays. Next second it's about just the funny empathy stuff. Come on, man. Some of us know what that is already, man. That's that weird attention stuff. You gotta take care of your business. You know what I mean? Good luck, my guy. Exactly. Keep that stuff on your end. Good luck, man. Like it, there's no reason for that. There's no reason for that. But I hope you're having great holidays. That was the whole live was about. That's why I said happy early holidays to everyone. And I'll probably do another one tomorrow. I'll probably do another one tomorrow. Because the thing is, I even thought about this too, Robert. I thought about dropping in on the university tonight, but I was like, I'm going to play some video games tonight and record it. I got about a good 100 something, 200 something gigs to record on, and or free space that I can use, record that, maybe upload a couple tomorrow, utilize the time, and then do some of my own personal recordings. Utilize the space if they have access to it, because on the holidays, no one's really there at the university towers and the whole university buildings, like the whole campus. So like, there's a few people there, and like I just say hi to them, and that's it. Some people working, some people not. And if they are there, if they're not there, I'll just go home. But yeah, I'll probably get some work done tonight. I mean, obviously you're alive, bro. But that's what I'm saying. You don't gotta narrate like doing like a play, like you're doing like a play on the live chat, my guy. If it helps, I can time you out, and then you can just handle your shit. If it helps, I'll just time you out and you just go handle your shit. Like I said, I appreciate you being here talking to me, but you don't got to do all that. You really don't. You really don't. You know. We'll find out what the next response is, right? We'll find out based off of that, Rob. We're just chilling though. I said, you got to do all that, bro. Do that for 1 minute, but if you can't, I'll just be silent. Just be IDK, man. Just be silent. Just handle what you. Because the thing is, if something's really happening, I would urge you to just log off the live stream and just take care of it. That's all I'm saying. Just log off of it and just take care of it. That's it. You know what I mean? If it's really that serious, put your phone away, or just go into another room, take care of business. That's it. If it's not happening, then it's not happening. But that's what I'm saying. If you're just playing games, don't play the games here, man. Don't do that. Because I don't want to act like an unconcerned citizen, but it's like this guy's just talking about he's in Australia. It's like, what do you want me to do if you're in Australia? I'm all the way over here in the cold trying to enjoy a cigar. You should be doing what you got to do for yourself, man. And that's what I'm saying. According to you, you're saying you're 17, but you're acting like a little kid typing. So it might be a bigger issue. You got to just take care of it, my guy. You got to. Oh, I got Solarian's hoodie too. Shout out to Solarian. No, I know, bro. Rob, I'm sad about that. I want some snow. Shout out to Solarian. I got that hoodie. Look him up, man. Solarian on Twitch and YouTube. I got his hoodie. I got his merch right here. He got the emotes on the sleeve, but I got the extra coat on. Rob, I wanted a snowy Christmas. It's been a long time since we had a snowy Christmas. It's not a. It's not a. No in yellow. Yeah, man. He's a streamer. I mean, you probably seen him in the chat before, but I wanted to support his merch. So I got like a coffee mug, some stickers, a magnet. I got another hoodie. Shout out to Solera, man. He's a good dude. He plays all the RPGs, bro. He plays all the RPGs. That's right up my alley. I play RPGs, like the role-playing turn-based games and stuff. All right, IDK, man. All right, bro. Cool. Take care of business, man. Just take care of it, man. I understand. I get it. I gets it. And that's my thing too. It's like I want to be able to hold space for people, but just you got to be practical. You also have to be practical. You can't live your life online. You can utilize the time online, but you gotta grab into tomorrow. Well, I don't see. That's what I was saying, bro. My barber asked me today. He was like, "What you guys eating tomorrow?" I was like, "Bro, I don't even know yet." Because the thing is, my dad's one of the people. He tries to figure out what he's gonna wing. He wings it when he wants to. Not like chicken wings, but he wings it with whatever he wants to cook in the morning. Like he'll just figure it out. Be like, I got this in the fridge. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna go to the store and grab this. But it's based off of people who actually come by the house, and people don't really come by the house anymore unless I ask them to. Like people don't really. Everyone makes their rounds to go to different people's houses, but we're like the last on everyone's list. I'm not even trying to be negative when I say that. I'm just telling the truth. We're like the last on everyone's list because there's really nothing popping at the house. When I was a kid, bro, it was like My dad's coworkers and my uncles and aunts had to give us presents because, you know, my family was either too broke to think about that shit or whatever. Should I put my Quest? Wait, what? Quest 3S? Should I put my Quest 3S or should I get some rest? I don't know if I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna say get some rest because if you're over there in Australia, bro, you're like how many hours ahead? You're like 16, 15 hours ahead. So I would say, oh, play MetaQuest. MetaQuest, interesting. I would play MetaQuest. Why not? Yeah, play some MetaQuest, man. We said go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah, you probably should get some rest though, honestly, man. Because if you get some, actually, it might be. It's probably Christmas there already. This guy said he in Australia, dog. he said, he's in Australia, but it's already Christmas there. When you think about it, because you're how many hours? Yeah, you're 16, bro. It's Christmas already there. But I get it. Actually, I'm about to when I hit the little 60 joint. Actually, I'm gonna wait till it says 6-7. No pun intended. I'm gonna try to FaceTime my cousin. I'm like, what's going on over there? Because you know he's about 15, 16 hours ahead in the Philippines. Like, what's going on here? You hear they eat kangaroo there, bro? Kangaroos are some of the most dangerous motherfuckers ever. I got a plane right overhead, so let me know if I lose connection. Kangaroos will stand in the water, and then they'll wait for like people to come by and check on them, and then they'll just bury their head in the water to drown them. Kangaroos be trying to drown people for fun. It's like the kangaroo doesn't even eat the thing that it drowns; it just kills for fun. It kills for sport. That shit's crazy. And a kangaroo is like a big ass like it's like a buff dog that just hops around. You know, that's how, it's its own thing. It's really its own thing because they go on all fours, but they hop around and just be attacking people. That's just crazy. Australia got all the crazy animals. They got all the crazy animals in Australia, bro. And they just be living like that. And they have like giant spiders and crabs and shit. Fucking Komodo dragons or whatever. That's crazy. I don't even know. I might be exaggerating. But yeah, it's crazy over there. I'm trying to kick it with the Aussies one day, man. Go out and kick it Australia. They be living crazy. I'm trying to remember this Gucci Mane line. He was talking about Australia. Oh, but then in August you're going to Brazil. That's fire. And Toads taking Australia over here. The Toads are taking over Australia. That's kind of crazy. Holy shit. Yeah, man. They got like it's a whole different world over there. Here you go with that. All right. Yeah, the Toads taking over. That's kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, this is that. Speaking of Menudo, this cigar is the Macanudo Inspirado. Macanudo Inspirado, and then it says white. I don't know why they didn't go Inspirado Blanco, but it's the Macanudo Inspirado. I was like, that shit crazy. It's lightweight though, so I was like, let me get the lightweight for the New Year's Eve, man. Past 7 days, hit like 3 cigars. I'm like, yeah, it's good to really chill out. Might have to drop in on the homie shop, go to my friend's shop and be like, yeah, man, trying to re up on the whoop de womp. Some cigars and the pre roll I got is gonna hold me down until etc. You know, until etc. I also got to pick up my dry cleaning. Funny as hell. Yeah, man. That's crazy. I might, yeah, I gotta really call my cousin, see how he's doing. You haven't blazed in 2 days. That's a good thing though. You know, I'm also trying to get this get hired at this weekend job, and they might do a little piss test. You know what I mean? Just be like, what is it? You gotta do the piss test to get security or whatever the fuck. I don't know. It's like security in different type of jobs. Damn, that's a foul on me. I can't wait till. Hey, bro, you know what's crazy? It's only Wednesday. It's only Wednesday. I can't wait till. Um. Oh yeah, I need to set up my thing, my little appointment. Hey, hey Rob, let me tell you something crazy about oh you talk. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying. Um, what's it called? The English language, bro. Earlier in the live, I said I set up this appointment. Think about that sentence. I set up this appointment. I'm trying to say this appointment, but it sounds like disappointment. And I was like, whoa. So I gotta start saying I set up an appointment. You know, that's a pause too in its own way. That's a pause in its own way. You know what I'm trying to say? You finally work Monday? Okay. Yeah, I worked on Tuesday, and then I don't come back again until next Tuesday. So I have a whole week off. I'm gonna try to utilize it. Just work. I don't not working, but like, doing like recordings and shit. But that's good, man. I saw the video you posted of there was I don't it wasn't tiles, it was like some flooring. I saw when they were putting the flooring down. I was like, oh shit. I don't know if that was you and your team or what was going on there. Sorry, bro. You went to get that mac and cheese, man. Get that mac and cheese. Do your thing. Get your mac and cheese. Too much rain. Oh, are you guys having a lot of rain over there right now? Are you guys having a whole bunch of rain? You about to leave? You say you're gonna leave the stream. Goodbye, bro. All right, IDK. Take it easy, man. Get something to eat, man. Get something to eat. It's important to eat. Get your food in, man, while it's there. You want to eat it while it's fresh. Appreciate you dropping in, man. Take care of yourself. Take care of the bones. Take care of your family, regardless, man. That was your boy on the floor. Yeah, man. That was cool. It was cool to see that, man. Because the thing is, I feel like I've seen like your older content where you're setting the tiles down, like literally, like literally. I was like, oh shit, you know, that's crazy. Because the name, like the channel's Tile Rob. So when you were doing like real tile stuff, I was like, bro, this is on brand. Mine is Bane. I gotta do more toxic shit. I gotta give toxic relationship advice. It's like, no, I'm just playing. But nah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. I was thinking about it. Today's Wednesday. I need to set up that appointment or that reservation for tomorrow. I gotta set up that reservation for tomorrow, man. You got vids, you just don't post. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's probably like I understand. It's like a work thing and all that. There's a guy we hang out with at the Beyblade stuff. He's like he's younger than me, but he has like a whole bunch of kids. But he works these jobs where they get contracted to work on houses. I don't remember if it's electrical work or just actual like renovating houses and foundation stuff. But he said, bro, we went to this one. He's like, we took a trip over. We took a ferry to get to this house. So it was like on one of the islands. And he's like, yeah, we went over there, bro. He was describing. He's got this many bathrooms, got this many rooms. You got a fireplace, and then you can go behind the fireplace. He was saying all this crazy shit. He said, bro, yeah, you guys don't understand. These are some fucking rich people, and we were working on them houses. I was like, did you up the price? He's like, it's fucked up because the main contractor is like family friends, so not much you could do. But I was like, he was describing his house. I was like, damn, I can't wait to get a house like that. He said, but the thing about those houses is, the house has got a, what do you call this shit? Because you're on the island and you're away from everything, you're in kind of in the cut, like in the boonies, and they deal with flooding and water in a different way over there, like rain and shit. Yo, you got your kid the Bay to Blade arena for Christmas. Nice, bro. I don't know if you would want to, but if you tell your kid to make some Beyblade content, people really like watching that shit. It doesn't matter if it's at the house or not. They love watching that shit. So I don't know if you want them to be content creators or whatever, but I'm pretty sure they'll enjoy it. It'll start off their journey. Rob, if you got questions, man, and I don't know if you use or if you have or use Discord, but we'll figure that out. You can always like contact me if you need questions about that stuff. I personally stopped buying for myself, but I still buy for other people. So I like hearing that. We did our little Christmas event too 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. That was really fun. You know what I mean? That was really fun. But if you have any questions on the Blade stuff, always ask me. I'm gonna try to get back to doing more content for the Beyblade and stuff. I have, man, you'll see in the future, man. I'm taking it back to when I was recording at the house. I'm gonna go back to doing it. I might do some shit tonight. I gotta clean off some table space, and we'll see though. We'll see. I like to hear that, man. Oh, he wanted it like 3 months ago. Also, is it Beyblade X? That's the most recent generation. So as long as it's Beyblade X, I think you're in the clear. You're good. I'm about to start walking right now, but I'm about to shut it down in a second. Start walking, and then I'm about to call my cousin in the Philippines. Because what y'all say Feliz Navidad. We got a whole nother Feliz Navidad, and then we got a in Ilocano and Tagalog we say Maligayang Pasko or some shit. Maligayang Pasko or some shit. Forgot. Maligayang. I forgot what the fuck I mean. Alex John, what's going on, bruh? Not sure, bruh. Bro, W streamer. Yeah, is that Alex John? Is that you? Appreciate you dropping back in. It's been a minute. Been a minute, dog. Hey, that's my guy at work. He was like, we're like dapping everyone up that's leaving because there's a crew that starts at like 7 o'clock and they leave around 3. Everybody's like, Happy holidays, Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, all that shit. We were saying our goodbyes and all that. That was dope. And I started thinking like, damn, I'm trying to learn Merry Christmas in multiple languages. Everything. I'm trying to learn everything. I'm trying to learn all the languages. And then when I travel to all the countries, I'm gonna eat all the food. That's the plan in life. How you trying to live your life? Learn languages, eat food. That's it. What's your goal in life? I want to learn languages, eat food, have money. Who cares? I don't care about nothing else. Excited to see me. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you. It's always good to have people come back in the chat. And that's the thing. I don't remember a lot of people's names, but with Alex, I remember your profile picture a little bit, and I do remember your name was Alex John or something like that. But yeah, I'm about to close it out right here, man. I love you guys, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Just have a great holiday with the family. If you guys are with family or whatnot, spend time with family. Spend time with yourself. Take care of yourselves this holiday, bruh. Eat some good food. Thanksgiving is a little different because everybody eats food and then they take that walk where they smoke and shit. But Christmas is kind of the same thing too. And if it's chilly where you're at, man, stay warm. Stay warm. Yay! Salute to Rob, man. Damn, I wish I would have worn my SF hat for you, man. I wish I would have wore the Giants joint up for that, man. But yo, take care of the family. Peace and love to the planet, bruh. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace. I'm out.